So I'll sing it first. You'll hear the melody all the way through. Then we'll try it together. Bahu ni mi vayit. Sorry. Morning mouth. Bahu ni mi vayati tani. Janmani tavacharjuna. Tayaham vera sarvani. Natavam vera parantapa. Let's try it. Bahu ni mi vayati tani. Janmani tavacharjuna. Tanyaham vera sarvani. Natavam vera parantapa. One more time. Bahu ni mi vayati tani. Janmani tavacharjuna. Tayaham vera sarvani. Natavam vera parantapa. Good. So the Bhagavad Gita is classic Sanskrit. It's hard. It's not easy. It's kind of like yoga asana for the mouth and tongue. That translates into, Arjuna, both you and I have had many births together. You have forgotten them all, while I have remembered them all. And Krishna says that to Arjuna. So one of the things, the other day I had an interesting talk with a person who came to class, and we were talking about this exploration of the month, and they were talking, it's about reincarnation, like coming back in different forms. And the person said to me, she said, I'm not really concerned about whatever happened in my past lives. I don't care. I'm only concerned about what's happening right now. I think that's a good thing to remember, that that's really your concern, because what happens is in yoga sadhana is you start to have memories of past lives. But this is called siddhis, right? And siddhis are nothing but psychic powers that you get through the sadhana. Patanjali says, don't invest anything in them. Patanjali says to you in chapter 4, he says, you will get the ability to remember past births. You will see into the future. You will be able to be telepathic. You'll be able to read people's minds. You'll sense their energy. And he's like, don't invest anything in it. These are going to come to you, but stay in the present moment. So she was right. That even though we're focused on this idea of reincarnation and kind of how the cycle of life, death, and birth cycles around over and over again in the yoga tradition, it's not about remembering every detail and kind of focusing on the past. You're always staying present in the moment, right? You're right here in the right now. Sitting up nice and tall, close eyes. Inhale deeply through the nose, fill up the lungs. Then exhale everything out all the way to the bottom. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level and start making short exhales on my clap. The inhales are happening, but they're passive. You're giving more than you're used to receiving, and this is waking up that dormant energy of Kundalini Shakti. It's also a great kriya for this time of when there's a seasonal change, and maybe you're a little stuffy with hay fever. Start to slow this down. Exhale everything out all the way to the bottom. Lift up at the pelvic floor. Keep that lift through the whole practice. Connect to your Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale, engage Mula Bandha. Come onto the hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Push the seat back to the heels. On the inhale, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Can keep breathing deeply. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press the palms down. Modified Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Soften the knees. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come up to a standing position. Tadasana, mountain seat. Bring the feet together. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra. Close the eyes. Set a higher intention for the sadhana today. Maybe that idea of, even though you're, thinking about the cycle, staying in the present moment and focusing on the present moment, being present in the present moment, even though we're looking at these cycles. And then exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, with straight legs, reach up and arch back a little bit. Then exhale, fold forward over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees, step the right foot back into a long lunge. Exhale, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay in down dog. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, left foot meets right, folding over legs. Inhale, rising up, extending arms, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, folding over the legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees, left foot steps all the way back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, right foot meets left, fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. And exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. Adding on to that. On the inhale, extend arms, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head and chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between hands. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms, see prayer. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. Again, on the inhale, extend arms, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana Mountain Seat. One more time like that on your own. On the inhale, begin. Good. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put hands down, extend legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, stepping back, bending the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, lightly step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the torso up. Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, come stand up to Tadasana, mountain seat. Let's do that one again. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put hands down, extend legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bending elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog again. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between hands. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, lift torso up, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up to Tadasana. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring the hands together in the center of the chest, twist over to the right. Left arm on the outside of the right thigh, stay. Awkward twist, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2, good. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center. Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Right arm on the outside of the left thigh. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put hands down, extend legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior to triangle. On the inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, and stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, reaching to the right, pulling the left hip back, right hand down, left arm lifts up, triangle. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up. Then exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1, good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the right leg, 1 breath. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Inhale, hands down to the floor, step back to a plank with control, looking at the windows. Then exhale, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On the inhale, step left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Stay on the left side. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, reach the left hand on left shin, right arm raises up, triangle trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift all the way up. Then exhale, bend the left knee. Virabhadrasana 2, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend. Inhale, hands down to the floor, stepping back to a plank with control, looking forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 twist. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, drop down to the left knee. Move the left knee up a little bit. Inhale, lift the torso up. Bring the arms alongside the ears like a lunge. Then exhale, bring the hands together in heart center. Twist over to the right. Left arm on the outside of the right thigh. If stable, tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee up. Keep lifting the sternum up to meet the thumbs instead of the thumbs to meet the armpit. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, come back to center. Put the hands on the floor. Frame right foot. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Move the left foot forward till the heel is on the ground. You don't want to be on a tightrope. You also don't want the back foot turned out. It's closed hip. Now bring the left arm in front of the right shin. Put the left hand on the floor or block outside the right foot. You do want to make contact with the left forearm and the right shin, so there's no gap there. Then take the right hand to the right hip, pull the right hip crease back. Then lift the right arm up in the air and see if you can take your gaze up to the right thumb. Rotated triangle. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, place the right hand down, frame the right foot. Exhale, bend both knees, bring the left knee behind the right foot and sit down like a curtsy. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. On the inhale, lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Then exhale, twist over to the right, bring the right hand behind you, a little closer to the sacrum, looking over right shoulder. Inhale. If you want to come to a bind, that's okay. I don't mind. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center line. Exhale, counter twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, swing the right leg behind you, step back, downward facing dog. So simple. On the inhale, left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, dropping to the right knee. Move the right knee up a little bit. Inhale, lift torso up, arms alongside ears. Exhale, hands together and heart center, twisting over to the left. Thumbs come to meet, chest meets the thumbs instead of thumbs meet armpit. On the inhale, lift right knee up if you did so on the other side. Parivrtta, Parshvottanasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center. Put the hands on the floor. Frame left foot. Exhale, extend the left leg. Move right foot forward about halfway till the heel is grounded. Lift the head and chest. Bring the right arm in front of the left shin. Place the right hand on a block or the floor outside the left foot. Right forearm touches right shin. Take left hand to left hip. Pull the left hip back. Then lift the left arm up. See if you can rotate a little bit and take your gaze up to the left thumb. Rotated triangle or twisting triangle. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, push through the back of right heel. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the left hand down, frame the left foot. Exhale, bend both knees, bring the right knee behind the left foot, sit down, Ardha Matsyendrasana. On the inhale, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, twisting over to the left, looking over the left shoulder. If you did the bind on the right side, come into the bind on the second side. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, swing the left leg behind you. Come back to a downward facing dog. And after that sequence, no making plain, you didn't give them enough twist. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extending the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, put the right hand down inside the right foot. Exhale, lift the left arm straight up into the air. Extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, gently place the left hand down. Now walk both hands over to the left. Rotate on the heels, paralleling the feet. Then lift the head and chest, look up, shift a little weight forward in the front of the foot. Then exhale, fold forward and walk the hands back. Crown of the head's going to come to the floor. If the head is on the floor and you would like to do a tripod headstand, please be my guest. Press into the hands, lift the legs up, or just stay with the head on the ground and the feet on the ground. Both are good. Exhale, 1. Good, Emmy. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now, if you're in a tripod, open up the legs, place the feet on the floor. We'll give everybody a little time to come down. Good. Then everybody lift the head and chest, walk the hands forward. Now we're going to come into Skanda Asana. So now turn the feet out a little bit like position 1. Bend the left knee. As you bend the left knee, come onto the right heel. Come down to a squat. Yeah. Then bring the hands together in undulating mudra, or you can keep the hands on the floor. Both are fine. Skanda Asana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now put the hands on the floor in front of you. Lift the hips up again, coming into your straddle. Now start to bend the right knee. Point the right toes toward the windows. No, you're not doing the left side, Veronique, until you get to the left side. Put your right foot down, bend your right knee, point your right toes toward the windows, walk your hands back around, coming onto the ball of your left foot, lifting your left heel up in a lunge. Good. Then exhale, drop down to your left knee. Move your left knee behind the left hip. Then keep your left toes tucked under, just like you did when you were in little high heels. Then lift the torso up, bring the arms alongside the ears. Interlace the fingers into Kali Mudra. Yeah, index fingers pointing up toward the sky. Then lengthen through the lateral muscles and begin to arch back, moving the hips toward the windows, overshooting the right ankle with the right knee. So the right knee comes in front of the right ankle here. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, lift the head and chest up. Exhale, release the mudra. Place the hands on the floor. Frame the right foot. Now keep the left toes tucked under, so your left heel's up in the air. Start to send your seat back towards your left heel, extending your right leg out, lifting your right toes up, coming onto the heel, kind of like you did in Skanda Asana. Good. Then exhale, fold forward and walk your hands towards your right foot. You can hold on to the right foot with both hands, or you can just frame the right foot. Sometimes this is called runner's stretch. I mean, you see runners do this, but it's also kind of a minor Hanumanasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on the inhale, lift the head and chest. Start to lift the hips, bend the right knee, put the right foot flat on the floor. Frame the right foot with both hands. Lift the left knee off the floor. Put weight into the right foot. On the inhale, lift the left foot off the floor, straightening the right leg, standing split. Good. Then exhale, fold forward over the standing leg. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest as you bend the right knee. Soften the right knee a little bit. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back into a long lunge where it came from. Pressing the hands, step the right foot back, downward facing dog, lift the hips. Good for you. Left side. On the inhale, step the left foot forward, turn the right heel down, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the left leg, 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend the left knee, place the left hand down inside left foot. Right arm reaches straight up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then on the inhale, place the right hand down. Walk both hands over to the right, rotating on the heels, coming into a straddle. Now, we're going to change that hand variation up a little bit. Turn the palms to face outward, fingers outward. Then turn the fingers to the wall behind you. Lift the head and chest. Exhale, fold forward. Walk the arms back toward where the blankets are. Now, if your head is on the floor and you want to come into a second head balance, take the hands a little bit wider, press into the hands, and lift the legs up in the air. It's a tripod, but with a wider stance and the hands behind the shoulders. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now come out of your headstand if you're in a little headstand. I'm going to give everybody a little time to get their feet on the ground. There you go. Then everybody lift the head and chest, walk the hands back. Now turn the feet out like position 1. And so the both toes kind of point out. Now this time bend the left knee. As you bend the left knee, come on to the right heel. Is that right? Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Will we do the same side twice? I don't think so. No, right? Okay, place the hands on the floor. Lift the hips. Yep. Then start to bend the left knee. Walk the hands back toward the windows. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Yep. And then drop down to the right knee. Right knee behind the right hip. You can always pat it out a little bit. Anjaneyasana first. Lift the torso up. Bring the arms alongside the ears. Then reach up through the side body and exhale. Begin to arch back, moving the hips forward. The left knee overshooting the left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Then inhale. Lift the head and chest. Put the hands on the floor. Frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes under, so the right heel's up toward the ceiling. Bring your seat towards your right heel. Extend your left leg out. Come onto the heel of the left foot. Here again, if you need a little prop action, that's perfectly fine. Then lift the head and chest, and exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands toward the windows. Folding forward, you can hold onto the left foot, or you can just keep your hands on the floor, framing the left foot. Exhale, 1, yep. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale. Lift the head and chest. Bend the left knee. Put the left foot flat on the floor. Frame the left foot. Lift the right knee up. Put weight into the left foot. Lift the right foot off the floor. Lifting extending the left leg, standing split. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, step the right foot all the way back into a long lunge. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift the right leg up into a down dog split. Now exhale, bring the right knee forward, step the right foot on the outside of your right hand. Outside, not in between, but outside, wider this time, yes. Then drop down to the left knee. Okay, you can put a blanket underneath your left knee if you want to. Now, put a little weight into your left hand. Point the right fingers toward the windows. Then point the right fingers up toward the ceiling. Then point the right fingers to the wall behind you. Look back at your right hand. Now bend your left knee and with your right hand hold on to the outside of the left foot. And just allow your hips to move toward the windows, coming into sometimes what people call twisted lizard here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now gently release the left foot. Place the left toes down. Point your right fingers toward the wall behind you. Then point your right fingers up toward the ceiling. Then point your right fingers toward the windows. Then place your right hand down on the ground. Slide your right arm underneath your right leg. As you slide your right arm underneath your right leg, you're going to line your fingers up with your toes. Now, move your left foot over to the right a little bit. Yeah, just keep your left knee where it is. Now move your right foot over to the left. So heel toe your right foot to the left. You're going to find that you're going to put a lot of pressure into your right arm with the right leg. Now reach over with your left hand and grab the top of your right foot with your left hand. So you're going to keep your left foot down, Maria. So left hand grabs top of right foot. Now start to lift your left shoulder up and lift the right foot off the floor. Extend the right leg toward the windows and see if you can bring your head underneath your left arm, Veronique. So the head comes underneath. No. Think of, so right now you got your head back here. You want your head on this side. So as you rotate and lift up, you look over there. There you go. Visvamitra Asana variation. With the knee down, exhale, 1. Inhale. So Maria, you want to lift this foot off the ground. You're going to do it. It's a hand balance. You're going to lift this shoulder up. You're going to lift this armpit up. So you're not collapsing. You're not forward folding. You're balancing. Lift the right foot off the floor with your left hand. Look what Veronique's doing. Okay. So Veronique, do it again. So it's that. See how you got the left forearm down? So the left arm's in the air. So take this left hand, grab the right foot, right? Now lift your left shoulder up. Then rotate. There you go. There it is. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Good for you. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently put your right foot down, release the right foot, and step back to a downward facing dog. So the other variation to that is the back knee is off the ground. It's a lot harder, okay? But that's hard enough for today. On the inhale, lift the left leg up into a down dog split. Then bring the left knee forward, step the left foot on the outside of the left hand, wide, yes. Then drop down to the right knee, okay? Now put a little weight in your right hand. Point your left fingers toward the windows. Then point your left finger toward the ceiling. I like this shoulder rotation here. Then point the left fingers toward the wall behind you. Then bend the right knee and reach back, hold on to the outside of the right foot. Then let the hips kind of move forward, look over the left shoulder. Sometimes this is called twisted lizard. Inhale. It's a little bit of a back bend, but it really helps open up that quadricep. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently release the right foot. Point the left fingers toward the wall behind you. Then point the left fingers up toward the ceiling. I like this rotation of the shoulders. Then point the left fingers toward the windows. Then put the left hand down. Slide the left arm underneath the left leg. Line the fingers up with the toes. Now keep your right knee where it is, but move your right foot to the left a little. Then heel toe your left foot to the right. Take your right hand, grab your left foot. Then start to pick your left foot off the ground. Rotate through the thoracic. Bring your head underneath the right armpit. Exhale, 1. There you go. Visvamitrasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, put the left foot down, let go of the left foot, and then press into the hand, step back to a downward facing dog. Oh, good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank, and exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat to the heels, come into a child's seat for a little headstand. We did a little bit of inversion in the straddle forward fold, but everybody didn't get a chance. So I want everybody to have a little chance for an inversion. Interlace the fingers together. Place the top of the head on the floor behind the wrist crease. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up. Walk the feet forward so the hips are over the shoulders. You can stay there. Bring the knees into the chest. Lift the feet toward the seat. Lift the knees toward the sky. Extend the legs. A little headstand time. But what if we started to remember our past lives? What would that help us do in the present moment? Well, your past lives and your future lives and your present life are all based upon the karmas that you've created in the past, the karmas you've created in the present, and the future karmas, the bija karmas, the seed karmas that are being created in the future. So if we could understand past, present, and future actions, we can start to realize why sometimes we're in certain situations that we keep getting ourselves into or finding ourselves into, and then make conscious decisions if those are keeping us from advancing in the sadhana to not make those decisions anymore, right? And only choose karmic actions that are going to advance the sadhana. So in a weird way, understanding past lives does give us certain input of how we should conduct ourselves in the present moment. It's not about the magical quality of knowing the past or being psychic. It's about making better decisions, making more conscious, aware decisions. But if I'm totally kind of, don't have any idea about my past lives, even in a kind of like intuitive way, right? Because we're talking about intuition. We're not talking about fact checking, because you can't check those kind of facts. If I don't have that intuition, then I could either like spend time doing things that I've already done many times before, or not investing in things that I should be doing now. Slowly start to come down, rest in child seats. You can reach back, hold on to the ankles. Good, everybody. So the past can actually help us to understand action in the present moment, karma in the present moment. From here, I don't mind if you stay where you are. You can go back to where you were. Reach the arms forward, tuck the toes under, push the seat back, lift the knees up, coming into downward facing dog again. On the inhale, come forward to a plank and through bent elbows all the way onto the abdomen. Shalabhasana first, squeeze the legs together. On the inhale, with the head, chest, legs, and arms, seat of the locust. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Relax. Bring the forehead to the earth, bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands and lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Second time, bend the knees, reach back, grab ankles. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Gently come down and relax. Now this next little asana, I like blocks for this underneath the hands. That's just me. You don't have to have blocks, but I think it makes it a whole lot easier. This is my opinion. But then again, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody has one. Bring the hands next to the ribs, elbows close. On the inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift the right leg up into a down dog split. Exhale, bring the right knee into the chest, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Step the right foot forward beyond the hands, coming onto the right heel. Now start to slide your right heel toward the windows, extending the right leg, coming into Hanumanasana, monkey deity. Walk the hands back so the shoulders are over the hips and you're not leaning forward, Veronique. Why? Because your back foot's in the past. Your head and torso's in the present, and your right foot's in the future, all at the same time. This is that asana of psychic awareness of past, present, and future at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now push into the hands and lift the hips. Lift the right leg back up into a down dog split. Good. Then exhale, place the right foot on the floor. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good morning. Isn't that fun? On the inhale, lift the left leg up to down dog split. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Step the left foot forward beyond the hands. Come onto the left heel. Then start to slide that left heel toward the windows, extending the left leg out, coming into Hanumanasana. Walk the hands back so the shoulders are over the hips. Right leg's in the past. Torso and head is in the present, and left foot's going into the future with grace. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5. Now push into the hands, lift the hips, slide the left leg back, and lift the left leg up into a down dog split. Then exhale, place the left foot on the floor. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale through bent elbows all the way onto the abdomen. Good for you, everybody. Roll over onto the back. Bend the knees, tickle the heels with the feet. The hands. Tickle the heels with the hands. Not tickle the feet with the feet. Then lift the hips, the lower, the middle back. Clasp the hands together and a fist underneath you. Setu Bandha Asana, half bridge. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, release the hands, come down, the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. From here, you can stay in half bridge. You can come into a supported half bridge. If you would like to experience Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward bow seat, place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, press in the hands and feet and lift up. Exhale 1, good everybody. Inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, bring the chin and the chest and come down, the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. Second Dhanurasana. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, bring the chin and the chest, come down, the upper, the middle, the lower back. Last time, hands and feet in place. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale 1, good for you. Inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale, bring the chin, the chest, and come down, the upper, the middle, the lower back. Good for you. Draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. Bring the knees over to the left. Extend the right arm out. Look over the right shoulder, twisting. Bring the knees back to center. Go to the other side. Counter twist. Then come back to center, bring the knees into the chest, give the knees a little hug, rock forward, roll back, rock forward, roll back. Come up to a seated position, spin yourself around, extend the legs out in front of you. Dorsiflex the feet, lift the head and chest, and exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Intense stretch of the western side of the body. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Hands behind you about 6 to 8 inches. Point the toes away. Chin into the chest. On the inhale, lift the hips in an incline plank. Exhale, let the head go back. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down. And let's set up for shoulder stand or legs up the wall, or if no inversions, you can lay down on the back in Supta Baddha Konasana. All of those things are great. In the yoga tradition, the transmigration of the soul is the cornerstone of the yoga shastras, such as the Bhagavad Gita. Generally speaking, the human soul grows spiritually from incarnation to incarnation. Karma is the sum of the soul's past, present, and even future actions. Can have a big impact on the placement of the individual soul in the next life. Unfulfilled desires can also affect that placement. In other words, if I really desire something so much, I could come back and almost be able to achieve it. So think of that in terms of yoga. If I really desire yoga, next life, I may come back in a more auspicious position to achieve it. Auspiciousness means good luck, or kind of a prosperity, a chance, more options. In some rare cases, a human soul could be born once or twice into a non-human body, but only to work out unrighteous karmas. Now that's one opinion. I should have wrote here also that there's another opinion that a human could come back as a non-human because they don't have to work out any past karmas, because animals don't create karmas. So you could come back as an animal because you don't, you're getting a break karmically, but then other people believe that it's because there's been unrighteous karmas created, so you got to come back as an animal, which you're probably going to experience more suffering, more fear, more anxiety as an animal. Think about if you were a wild animal that was, not a predatory animal, but prey. You're always worrying about being eaten by a lion. Once the adharmic karmas are worked out, then the soul can be incarnated again into a human body and return to its path of spiritual evolution toward liberation. When we understand karma and its law, we can begin to foresee and we can bring foresight and common sense to our lives and our interactions with others. Gently let the toes come overhead. Let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist. Extend the arms away from you. My teacher, Sharon Gannon, she used to say that anybody who's practicing yoga in the Kali Yuga has already practiced yoga before, because there's more desire to have this kind of an egotistical approach to life. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankle or the back of the knees, Karnapidasana. So that would be some indication of past. If you are interested in these teachings now, you've already done it before. Place the hands on the floor away from the shoulders. Roll down one vertebrae at a time until the hips touch the floor. Extend the legs out in front. If you got a little padding underneath the shoulder, move that off to the side. Lay down on the back, press in the elbows, puff up the chest, come onto the top of the head. Matsyasana, seat of the fish. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Press into the elbows. Bring the chin into the chest and come down. Preparing for Shavasana, seat of the corpse. Allow the breath now just to breathe the body. Relax at the pelvic floor. Let the body become super heavy and dense. Shavasana, corpse seat. Gently start to deepen the breath. As you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead and stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Draw the knees into the chest, give the knees a little hug, and then roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the floor, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position. For a very brief meditation practice, picking a seat, commit to the seat, find stillness, close the eyes, draw the senses inward. As you inhale, silently chant Om. As you exhale, silently chant Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May there be peace within myself, peace with those around me, but most of all, universal peace. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you again. Thank you. Well, I guess I could just leave this here because Johanna's not teaching today. All right.